So we're back with Miss Fox, Miss Zanada Fox at her salon, and we're talking about skin care, nail care, hair care for your body. So right now she's like giving me a manicure. I think that's what I need because she said I look like a lion. Claws on my fingers and stuff. But before we get started, it's the second episode, guys, because we had shot our first episode with her about 2 weeks ago, right? So we said we're going to finish. We didn't finish our conversation. So she looked at my hand. She said, "You need to come back. You look like you've been digging in dirty stuff." I felt really bad. So I came on back and she's going to talk about. But before we get started, this is Mother's Day weekend. All the mothers is being honored. All the mothers is being honored. So I want to, from Quiet on the Set magazine, wants to say Happy Mother's Day to you. To you for being a great person and your spirit is awesome. And we want to say from Quiet on the Set magazine to you, Happy Mother. That's when I had to go to the bathroom.
I was like, that was a long bathroom break, but I wanted to keep
But I know, actually, I was going to the bathroom for real. I was going to the bathroom, but I was supposed to do this early on my way here. But I ran late, so that's my excuse was, I gotta go to the bathroom.
So you know, I'm a hugger. I'm a hugger, you guys.
Knock over there.
I'm a hugger.
Quiet as
Oh my God.
Happy Mother's Day to you.
Thank you.
Striving mother. You raised your 2 boys. Been in this field for years. How many years you said?
Pretty much all my life since I was 11 years old.
Yeah, you said 11.
Since I was 11.
I can't believe who hired her at 11.
Right.
They must have been cockeyed and lying.
I was good.
We're gonna read, right? Because she said something about she saw Peaches and her, and Peaches had all these beads in her hair, and she just went.
I was inspired by Peaches with all the beads in her hair. That's right.
And the people that can't even have beads in their hair. No, but we're going. So we're going to continue to.
These are amazing.
Continue our conversation.
Beautiful.
With so she's doing a manicure now. So what's the best way to take care of your hands?
Okay, so first of all, this is a manly cure.
A manly cure.
Manly cure for men.
Okay, well, manicure says man anyway, so man
That's
is
right.
cure.
That's what it is. The
cure
is capitalized.
Right.
And then it's the cure. Because men
So y'all not supposed to get manicures. You're supposed to get lady cures.
Lady cure. We get everything, right?
Yeah, y'all get everything.
Because you all want your hands to be nice and neat and clean and want your nails shaped up nicely. So when you hold your hands, you don't want to hold rough hands. You know, we want to have some nice hands.
Well, they say you want to hold manly hands and go.
Yeah, they can be manly, but I don't want them to scrape my hands.
Scrape your polish off.
Right.
Scrape your polish off and somebody grab your head.
Right. I don't want to have to get Band-Aids afterwards. So.
That's sad. So the best way to take care of them are to
moisturize. You definitely want to use cuticle remover. That's for your cuticles. So your cuticles won't be hard, and you won't have ingrown fingernails.
Well, you know what that means.
Right.
my third thumb gonna be in trouble.
Because when we did a manicure before, someone had an ingrown hair. Ingrown hair, Lord. Okay, that's on the hair part.
Yeah, seriously, guys, I have an ingrown nail.
Yeah.
And she said, you need to go see a dermatologist because the nail is growing. It is growing inside behind this nail. It is a nail, but I can see it. It's not skin. It's actually a nail. So, yeah, I have to. So, I don't know how that.
Well, you might need a surgeon. I don't know. I'm
kidding.
I was funny.
But tell me when we laid out. You scaring me. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, so you can go ahead and tell us. He said, moisturize and
cuticle remover, and that cuticle remover helps softens your cuticle.
Oh, When you move it or oil?
Well, the remover, the cuticle remover, yes, it helps to soften your cuticle, and then you push them back. You push your cuticles back, and then you put the oil and massage it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and keep it moisturized. And we're going to do all of that as well. And you want to do that on a regular basis, like weekly.
Okay. Yeah, I came when last week.
Yeah, your nails are growing already.
They grow so fast. I think that's part of me being a lion. Don't catch me in the jungle, y'all. Y'all in trouble. So right now she's doing that. So while she's doing that, we'll talk about some other things in regards to skin care. You know, skin care. What's some of the basic things that people should know about skin care?
Well, some of the basic things is, first of all, just making sure you cleanse your skin every morning, every night, and moisturize it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's key.
A lot of people still use soap on their skin. There may be specialty soaps or something that's dedicated for the skin. Do you know of any that you may recommend?
Well, the thing is with your skin, everybody have different skin types.
Right.
Different skin types, yeah. So to recommend one particular thing is really hard. Some people's skin is dry, some people oily.
So let's say dry skin.
Dry skin. I like to use Clinique. You may not use Clinique, but they have a nice moisturizing.
And then men's skin is different from women's skin.
Yeah, and you guys have the beard, and you have to worry about your ingrown hairs coming in, from your beard. And
so different between a man product and a woman's product for the facial, to clean. What would you recommend for women with dry skin?
Clinique. I like Clinique. It's pretty good. Or Dermalogica. That's really good.
Okay.
Dermalogica is really good. And excuse me. Get your face steamed. Get a facial. It's good to get a facial at least once a month. And make sure you steam. You can use a steamer for your face and everything. That works really good. And make sure you just clean it. And ladies, clean your face before you go to sleep. Don't go to sleep with makeup on.
And what happens if you go to sleep?
It just it gets in your skin, and sometimes that can cause your skin to look harsh looking.
Okay.
And drink a lot of H2O. For most people, that's the key.
For everyone.
Everything. H2O is the key for your whole body.
And the key, isn't it for your hair?
For your hair,
too, because I remember someone telling me, not to cut you off, that her hairstylist told her that her hair was breaking because she wasn't drinking enough water.
Absolutely. That can be the case. And with women, as you get older, as they enter into perimenopause, menopause, a lot of women, their hair break off. They may get nail pattern baldness. So many things happen to women.
Why do they gotta be called nail pattern baldness? Why is this bald?
Because you guys get bald at first.
Oh boy, do we have it bad.
So yeah, and with women, mature women, menopause and perimenopause, that's tough on your skin, your hair, and your whole body.
So what do you recommend when you're going through the perimenopause and stuff? The water, or like vitamins and stuff like that?
Yes, all
hair, nails, hair, nails, skin vitamins, biotin.
Yes,
maybe?
Biotin is great. And the interesting thing with the hair, skin, and nail vitamins, you don't know where the hair is going to grow. So it may not necessarily grow in your head. It can grow on your big toe. You don't know.
So, okay, let me tell you what happened then. That's really interesting because my beard was breaking off. Remember, it was very full.
Yes.
And I had to cut it down because it was breaking off. I don't know if men go to perimenopause or something. Men
I think
have
they
some
go
type of
through something too. They get emotional.
We get emotional. And we have some type of pause. We go through some pauses too. So let me tell you, in the past 3 weeks, I had to cut my beard down because it was breaking off. So I started taking biotin.
Okay.
And then I took, I got the biotin oil, and I got the biotin with something else with the biotin in it, with biotin. And I started taking it for the past 3 weeks, and next thing you know, I'm growing hair up here.
Yeah.
Because my neighbor said, I was wondering why you dark up here. And I said, oh shoot, I'm turning into a werewolf. So,
that's right. You don't control where the hair grows. You don't.
So do I stop taking it, or
no?
I don't
you
know.
Continue to take it because you're going to need it. You know,
So just keep cutting it. So I come back to you and I look like Eddie the Monster or a wolf, because he was a little wolf, right? He was a wolf, right? He was a wolf on the Monsters. We really.
We're dating ourselves.
But
no, you're dating yourself.
But anyway, I'm looking like Eddie. I'm turning green. I got hair on my face growing up from away from my beard. I'm like, what's really going on?
And it's also what you eat as well. Women, we have to be careful again. And I think I'm more so speaking on the mature women as well. And of course, this applies to everyone because I see women every day. I style women every day, and I hear their concerns every single day. And most women are going through perimenopause or menopause, and it has a lot to do with your eating as well. It can change your skin. It can dry your skin out. Some people develop eczema, you know, and you can have eczema in your head too, on your scalp. So, is your diet?
Your diet, period.
And you guys too.
So I try to eat a lot of leafy leaves, the vegetables. Stay away from fried foods. I still love my fried fish and chicken wing, but taper back on that and start drinking more water, because I don't like water, but I know I have to. So what I do, I trick myself. So I get a little lemon and a little something that has some taste. But yeah, and I noticed that I wasn't drinking enough, and that's when could have been why the breakage was going on from my beard, because my beard was really full. And all of a
keep
sudden,
it moisturized. Or you can condition. For men, you guys can condition your beard as well. You know, put on beard oil.
Yeah, I used the beard oil, but it was still breaking. It was still breaking. So it could have been internally.
It could have
been my diet at the time. And
medications.
But I don't take any medication.
Okay, but that's
I don't have
no high blood pressure. No.
I don't have anything.
All right, good for you. Awesome.
So that's a blessing.
That's a blessing.
But to know why it's going on is another thing.
Yeah. So, and then it's just life, you know. As we get older, everything changes. Nothing is the same.
Okay.
You know, everything changes. It's like when you're young, you're going uphill. You go through puberty, you know, and
everything grows,
life,
everything.
and then you get to the top, go on the downside.
That's why.
But you can still. But I will say this: just because you're going down, it doesn't mean that you can't do everything either. You know, that it still applies, but you just have to take care of yourself.
Okay.
You know, you just have to take care of yourself.
So water, moisturize. What you eat. Hydrate, and what you eat, your foods, you know.
Yeah.
So someone with oily skin would have to do what? They got. Don't you have? Can people have oily scalps too?
Absolutely.
So what do you do with all
people? A lot of Caucasian people will have oily scalp, and so that's why they shampoo their hair.
More than
we do most of the time. Yeah.
So we need to keep some moisture and oil.
Yes, and that's where this steam, the hydrating. See that machine right there? That's called a hydrating machine for your hair.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
And it keeps the moisture. It locks the moisture.
No. Yeah. Oh no, that's like a. Oh, I see. It's right there.
Steam comes from out of there.
Okay, so it's right there. It's standing up. With the white base.
Right.
Is the hydration for your scalp?
For your hair. Your hair and scalp is good if your hair is breaking. If you're going from transitioning from a relaxer to natural. It's really good. It locks in the moisture, shedding. I love it because it hydrates your face, your hair, and it cleanses my sinuses up.
At the same time?
Well, that's what I say, because your head is up under there.
And the steam is coming down.
But yeah, that's why Caucasian people normally shampoo their hair every day.
Because it's oily.
Because their hair is oily.
I wonder why their hair is oily. And we got the thick stuff. So
well, you have to ask the Lord. That's
Lord.
Lord.
No, just kidding.
Even with our hair or African Americans' hair, everybody's hair is different. Like the three of us, all of us have different textures. Yeah. That's the beauty of it, though. You know, there's no such thing as I hear people say
yeah, but we talked about that.
Oh, right.
But we was going to talk about that, and that was going to be one of the questions in this interview, where we talk about the theme of good hair, bad hair. I always hear people, my mom or somebody else, or who this one had good hair. What is good hair? What is hair? Hair is hair. How can it be good? Because who was the
Chris Rock.
Chris Rock did it, and then another movie came out about the hair too.
Yeah, I didn't see the second one. But to me, I don't subscribe to that, period. Because any hair on your head is good, if you have any hair. As long as it's healthy, if your hair is fine, make sure it's healthy. If it's coarse, make sure it's healthy. Whatever it is, just make sure it's healthy. You know?
So there's no such thing as good hair. So we're going to break that
Please, y'all, stop saying good hair or bad hair. I don't like
good
that.
hair. Because it's curly doesn't mean it's everybody with non-curly hair is got bad hair.
Absolutely.
Everybody with straight hair doesn't mean their hair is good.
That's
There's
right.
no such thing as good hair or bad hair. It's just hair.
It's hair.
Hair is hair.
Yeah.
It's like you're saying somebody light skin or dark skin, bad complexion. I mean, you know.
It's all beautiful.
It's all beautiful.
It's all beautiful.
So it's not like because you're brown or you're ebony or you're light complected, you got. Yeah, we got to stop that, right?
We have to.
Especially in the African American community.
So my mom, I come from a huge family. My mom's side, my mom had 10 siblings, 5 girls, 5 boys. My dad's side.
That picture, we have a picture
of my aunt.
All of y'all standing by the church.
So that's my mom and all of her siblings. So
y'all were in it. Weren't you in it?
No, it was my mom and her siblings. It was my grandparents and my great grandma. So my great grandmother.
We're going to show that picture.
Okay. So my great grandmother, her sister is my Aunt Priscilla, who she went to school under Madam C.J. Walker.
Right, you mentioned that.
And she worked with Madam C.J. Walker.
Okay,
so So in our family, so going back to what you was talking about, the light skin, dark skin, we've never talked about that. So my granddad, he could pass for white. His dad was Irish, and my grandma, her mom was Indian. So with my mom, 10 siblings, she's the lightest, but it's from lightest to
like
dark.
Yeah.
You know, so growing up, and it's a tribe of us cousins, and all of us have different hair textures, different complexion,
different looks,
but
and everything.
That's something we never ever discuss. So when I hear people talk about light, dark, big, little, that disturbs me because that's an ignorant mindset to me. You know, you love people for who we condition, in our own communities. And we have to stop that. And it still goes on with in social media. It still exists. So I don't subscribe to good hair, bad hair.
Bad hair.
Yeah, I have cousins with thick hair, and they have the most beautiful hair when it's styled. It's beautiful. So I don't subscribe to that.
Good, because it's been a long time. I always hear that when I was growing up.
Yeah.
My family never did. Like you said, I have an array of complexions in my family, and almost like you, we have one of our grandparents, granddad, my great grandfather, on my mom's side, on my maternal side, my great grandma Maggie. Her husband my great grandfather was white, and I believe a little bit of Irish too. And then we do have American Indian in our family. Everybody say I'm Indian, but no, it's true. I got pictures. Right. I can show you my third generation and my fourth generation grandmom, which you can look at them and say, oh yeah, they Indian for sure. They are definitely. Yeah. So we never discussed those things. Hair, bad hair, and like in my family was a family of 8. And we had different textures of hair, different complexion from the light to the dark, middle, you know, what they call caramel or whatever. And then we had one of my sisters, she was our chocolate girl. You know, and I hate that saying, oh, she's dark skinned, but she's beautiful. Where did that come from?
It's ignorance, but that comes from slavery time.
Yeah, it did.
That's slavery. Yeah. It's time for
she's dark skinned, but she's pretty. Yeah. She was dark skinned and she's beautiful from the very beginning. Yeah. You know, so we got to cut all that out.
Yeah, absolutely.
So let's talk about your fashion, because you had I seen some pictures of you you are, and still, I'm gonna say you are. They would call her a little bit, well, I don't know who, when she could be younger than Mary J, you can't tell, but that picture right there, you definitely look like
that all the time.
You look like Mary J.
I should have sent you those. Oh my gosh, I get that all the time. So actually, Mary J looks like me.
Mary J looks like you?
I'm the oldest.
Oh, you're the oldest, so you was the first Mary J.
I'm the first Mary J. Yeah.
There are some pictures, and we're going to put them up.
Yeah.
There are some pictures, we're going to put the pictures up. There are some pictures where she do look like Mary J. So where you get your fashion sense?
I didn't know I had. You know, it is. We about to cut in about
that one.
2 seconds. We about to be on some serious joke time.
Yes,
but I'm okay.
Serious joke.
Yeah, we're
gonna tell you a shoe story. We both got shoe fetishes. We got both of us found out on my last visit with Miss Z. Miss Z and I found out we definitely got a shoe fetish. I don't have enough shoes because
I love shoes.
My shoes need to be my collection need to be revamped. But we're gonna go back to the shoe fetish, and we both got funny stories about the shoe, right, Miss Z?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think I want to share it. No, I'm good. I don't mind.
But yeah, tell me about your fashion sense and how fashion connects with the hair. Do you wear a certain style of hair when you wear a certain style of clothes?
Yes.
All right, tell me. So let's go back to you. Let's start off with your fashion sense. Where did you get your fashion sense from?
Myself. I don't like to copy other people. I feel like I like what I like, and I feel like I can wear whatever I want to wear.
Okay.
And I think that comes with confidence.
Okay.
And I believe anybody could wear what they want to wear. I just wear whatever I'm comfortable in. And with my hair, to me, fashion, your hair, is an expression of who you are. So that's why that's an individual thing. So I don't want to look like that person. I like big hair. So like Black Dolly Parton. I love big hair, you know. But when it's straight, it's straight. I just love fashion, and I love ever since I was a little girl. And I just want to do what I want to do. Maybe that's not only fashion in general. Yeah,
but some people think, well, when we listen to the fashion icons, when I look at them, I'll be like, well, you don't have, I mean, your style, I want to, create my own style, set my own trend.
Yes.
Like you said, you feel comfortable in your style.
I'm secure with whatever I put on. I am secure.
Right.
And I don't think it has an age. I don't think an age should be applied to that.
Okay.
You know, now, with that being said, I was going to say, with that being said, everybody can't wear everything.
Okay, tell me some of the things they shouldn't wear and who shouldn't wear them.
Well, I'll just say this.
Yeah.
Know your body type and know what works for you.
Okay.
Right. So we have to be careful with that. We have to be careful. But overall, I don't follow trend. I do what I want to do, and I buy what I want to buy. And if it looks good to me, I buy it and I wear it. And I feel good.
So
my hair
do you normally like match your hairstyle with what you wear or something?
Oh, yeah.
What do you consider like I gonna say summertime? So summertime, how would you wear your hair?
Naturally curly.
Naturally curly?
My hair is naturally curly.
All right.
So usually in the summertime, I wear my hair naturally curly. I love blonde. I like light hair. And I love big hair. So I'm a lion. I'm a Leo too. But I love like that lioness look.
August, you told me.
July.
July, right. You
July
just said 28th, right.
Yes, I just love, in the summertime, I am a carefree person.
Okay.
So I like the freedom. I love the flowing hair. It seemed like the past 2 times we've been on camera, it was raining and I turned into a poodle. Like my hair is about to do right now.
She's dry now, y'all.
I'm poodle-ish.
She's poodle-ish.
I'm poodle-ish right now. But yeah, I will match my hair to the outfit. Yeah, I think, that's that. It kind of blends together. It goes together.
So, because when you see people on the red carpet and stuff, and you see like they have the gowns and the outfits and the hair, sometimes the hair doesn't match.
Yeah. And they're stylists, and maybe it was a situation they just wanted their hair down, but
some hair match, is a hit, with the outfit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so,
So y'all can do that because y'all can change your hair in an instant.
Yeah.
You can put on a piece.
Yeah.
Whip it around your head and make a big old braid hanging down to the ground. But the guys can't even do that.
Yeah.
But I heard some ladies talking, and I was somewhere. I think I was at my barber or something, or getting something. They said, "Oh no, I heard it on. It was on the news, Channel 5, and Marissa Mitchell, #Marissa. I met her on the red carpet one time, and I interviewed her on the red carpet real quickly.
Sure you see
so she was like, her morning show, they were talking about men and hair, and some men wear hairpiece. They said, well, the men want to wear their hair.
Absolutely.
Go ahead and do your thing. She said, well, does that make them less manly or anything? No, it doesn't.
No.
And they said, if you want to wear a different thing, you want to look. So there's a lot of guys buying those units, and
absolutely
they want to change their look.
They look good.
So what do you think about that?
I think it's great. I think this is what I think. I just shared a moment ago. I am free will. I'm a free will mom. I am just. My boys may not agree totally with that, but for the most part, I am free will. I think you do what makes you happy. People follow too many rules for me. Break the rules. Why can't a man get that unit? If it makes him look good.
So I'm going to come back looking like Moses. You better not say nothing.
I'm not going to say a word.
Here you go.
You're going to have to take the man.
I'll throw it at
you. Just come with your rod and your staff. And we're going to be good.
I'm going to come back with one all the way down to my kneecap. And you better
work
not look
some
at
miracles.
me like, let me trim that for you.
Nope, you're going to be good. I think, you know what I think too? I think that, I don't want to, I have two sons, as I stated earlier. I am partial to men in a lot of different ways, because a lot of times men can't express themselves like women can, or men don't have a safe space to express themselves, or if they get the unit, they may feel a certain kind of way because somebody may talk about them. But it's a difference with men and women, and it shouldn't be, And so for me, I want to be your biggest cheerleader. If you like it,
change for yeah.
If you want a unit, whatever it is you want that makes you feel good or look good or whatever it is,
because they out there.
Do that, yeah.
They got beards and everything.
Women do it. So to me, if women can do it, men can do it equally.
Yeah.
A safe space, and that may be a way that men want to express themselves. Because that's who they are on the inside. They can't help it. They going bald at 40, right?
But people make fun of it. Do you think that's a funny thing?
Absolutely not. So that's just my point. With women, so it's a sensitive issue with women. And women, I love you all. I'm a woman, of course.
It's also a sensitive issue
I deal with women all day. So the thing is, for me, I think what stays in my mind for the most part, I have two sons. So I want my sons to look good and feel good. When they were little boys and they would get dressed up, and I would put them in a mirror whenever they would look good. I said, you look good. And then, so I would tell them, tell yourself you look good. Because I didn't want them to need validation for other people. Little did I know there was going to be this thing called social media. Where everybody's looking for approval. But my boys don't need approval. They already know that. They grew up. I'm their biggest cheerleader. So now that they're men, so whoever they marry, I want her to be their biggest cheerleader. So that goes to, is a sensitive thing with women. If you talk about women getting weave or braids or whatever they choose to do, which it is their right, but it shouldn't be a different standard with men.
Okay.
I think men need their safe space as well to express themselves.
Okay. Yeah. Now let's talk about the hottest colors of the season.
I guess, and I'm sorry, I think that came up because I love the write about love and relationships.
Oh, well,
men and
women. We got to get you back on the podcast talking about your writing.
Not that I'm good at it, but I just love writing about it.
Oh, you just writing about it. Okay. At least you're honest.
I try my best.
She said, I thought, she had a book coming out, but she said she did.
I've been working on it forever.
But,
yeah.
So what are the hottest colors? What's the hottest hair colors, for the season?
It's interesting. That goes with fashion as well. Of course, the colors are in. Nothing under the sun is new. Back in the 80s, there was Cyndi Lauper with all of this color. It's back again.
Let's go all the way back to where Diana Ross and them with them bobs and stuff on the album covers. Yeah. And then them bobs are out. They got froze out, but that color hair. So nothing's new coming up in terms of colors, because colors are out now. Colors out.
The bob is a classic cut. The bob will never go out of style. You can elevate the bob. It can be an A-line bob. That's like a straight bob. Part in the middle. A bob will never. It's classic. That will never go out of style. Color will stay in blondes, platinum.
I see long hair styles. Styles of long hair. What are the styles? I see like a lot of girls wearing.
A lot of people wear weaves, a lot, and which is fine. And it's straight, like a straight weave. They curl it or set it. I find a lot of people do that because it's low maintenance, and a lot of women, they want styles that's conducive to their lifestyle. So if they like to work out, then they may get weaves and everything like that. But you just have to do what's conducive for you and your lifestyle. What I will say though is this, ladies, a lot of styles, every style or every weave is not a protective style. Some styles are convenient styles. So there is a difference between a convenient style and protective style.
So what's the difference?
The difference, a convenient style is a style that you can work with that won't damage your hair or break your hair off. A style of like maybe weave that can be convenient, but you still have to be careful and take care of your hair that's under the weave or the wigs. You want to make sure you do that too, because I think we hit on that last time as well. It's
healthy hair.
Yeah.
But what a healthy scalp?
Healthy scalp is
what do you do with flaking and the flaking? Like you have dandruff and flaking, and you continue to oil it, but it still flakes. Again, is that some type of maybe a medical thing? Huh?
Yes. You can get, there is shampoos and conditioners and treatments for that. The steamer works well for that as well.
So steam your scalp.
Steam your scalp as well. Now, once you get to a certain level, I recommend going to a dermatologist because that way they can prescribe a medicated shampoo and conditioner and be used for weeks. So yeah.
So what do you think about like the shortcuts with the designs in it and like almost like mohawks, and then you have the braids and people doing braids and mohawks and curl and mohawk, and they cut it, shave on the side. You like those? Would you
I
wear
love
one?
everything.
Would you wear one?
So for many years,
do you want one?
I wore my hair short. Tapered on the sides, tapered in the back, and full in the front. For many years. This happened later on in life. So again, I love fashion. I love hair, makeup. I think anything goes. And so I love the shortcuts. Actually, that's what I love. That's one of my favorite things to do is to cut hair in the short styles.
Oh, really?
Yes, that's.
So you have cut a lot of short styles.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Now you sent quite on the set.
That might be what I specialize in, probably in cutting in the short hair.
I know how you got it. I know how you started it. You had that one desperate customer that came when you were 11.
No, I was braiding then.
You was braiding?
No.
You probably pulled the daggone hair out of the scalp. Then you went to go patch it up. You patched it up.
No, I was good at 11.
Actually, I know, I'm just kidding.
Actually, I have an aunt, one of my mom's youngest sisters who's in that picture. She was the baddest hairstylist ever. She deceived my Aunt Ashton. She taught me how to cut hair. I was about 13 years old.
And that's when you started
studying? That's when I started, and I would practice on my younger brother's hair. He had these big curly locks, and he used to get angry. And so she taught me how to cut hair. So that's
you love cutting.
I love cutting.
You like cutting short?
And coloring.
Coloring and cutting.
Because it's fun to me. That's exciting to me.
New.
I'm creative.
So doing a long hair version, can you? I mean,
it's okay. It's cool. I can be
hair.
creative, but I think my specialty is cutting with short hair.
You said cutting and coloring.
And coloring.
Favorite color? Hair color. Besides your blonde.
No, blonde, reds. I love reds.
Love reds.
I love reds. Yes, diamond reds.
Okay.
Yeah. But to me, it allows me to be creative. So when I have those clients who tell me to do whatever you want, and because a few clients, their hair is my science fair project. We don't know what we're gonna get, and so whatever we do, it looks good on them. So yeah.
So they come in not having an idea because it's almost like creating art.
It's like
your client is your canvas.
Yes.
So if you come in and have to be structural,
yeah.
like I want this, that, and the other, that's almost method cutting or method. You know, it's like being a method actor or artist where you have to follow like. Doing a portrait, and you got to follow that portrait. But if, like, for me, you're more so like an abstract artist.
Absolutely.
So you like to be abstract with your designs and your hair coloring and stuff like that.
It's a custom color. I just say my colors. I have one client, Danielle. She's so funny. We can go with red. It might end up purple. And then I'll say, well, let me add this or add that. However she leaves, it's going to look good.
You have a picture of Danielle doing one?
I can send it to you.
Yeah, send it to me
she's
so
in one
we can see. You said your color.
Yeah.
Favorite cut?
Tapered mohawk.
Tapered mohawk.
Yeah.
Why?
It's edgy. It rocks. It looks so good. It's hot. It's like
you can wear it with your white boots.
No, with the mohawk, we're gonna tell this.
We're gonna tell that story.
Let's just kill everything right now.
We're gonna tell the story. We're really gonna tell the story.
We're gonna tell the story.
I have one more question before that. But since we segue into the mohawk and the white tie boots, I'll let her tell her story. You wanna tell my story and I tell yours? No, you tell yours first with mine. We're gonna tell it.
Might be funny than mine.
I think I'll take. No, I think yours is more funny because I told a couple of people yours and they fell out.
So I love thigh-high boots. I just love fashion, period. So I went to see my girlfriend Michelle Singh and Danielle, actually the one with the color. She was walking with me out, and so as the night went on, I noticed. My boots started peeling on my pants, right? I'm like, what's this? So I kind of brushed it off a little bit.
Because it was snowing inside.
Right.
It's snowing there, white stuff coming there.
And so I'm like, I'm still cute though, right? And so, and then when I was walking around, I noticed the bottom part of the shoe, like the sole, it started to separate, right? So it's like gradually separating, right? And so I had these boots forever, but they were
I got a picture of that. You sent me a picture.
Yeah,
you got a picture of the boots.
But they were cute, though, right? They were cute.
You look very cute.
I look real cute.
But nobody knew about the boots.
They dry. So, ladies, I'll say this. Check your, so you won't have any wardrobe malfunctions. Check your clothes and your boots because they will dry rot.
That ain't the end of the story, guys.
Anyway,
wait a minute.
So as the night goes on, I could feel the boots slightly, the sole slightly like flapping to the side a little bit. But thank God that the night was almost over. So we left, Danielle and I were walking out. And so it was these two homeless guys out there asking for money. And so now the boot is like this now.
It's talking, it's flapping, it's talking.
It's yelling.
It's yelling. Right? It's yelling.
And so, again, it's nighttime, right? And so Danielle and I were walking to the car. So this guy, he yells out, you got $5? I'm like, $5? Like, when did it jump from $1 to $5? And so anyway, so I'm slowly walking. And so he said, yeah, $5. I have to catch the metro. And so I'm like, $5? You don't need $5 for a metro. I know because my son works for Metro, right?
Here's the punchline.
Right? So as I'm walking across the street talking trash, this is the boot. So this is the boot here, and this is the sole. So it's doing this as I'm walking. And so I'm still talking trash though while I'm doing this. So just put it all together. And so I said, you don't need $5. I said, I know because my son works for Metro, right? And he was like, well, you need to tell him to buy you a new pair of shoes.
Now that was funnier than mine. Mine's a little scarier. Mine was scary. But what you tell mine? I let you tell mine. What did you tell mine? So what happened? I was at the gas station.
From my understanding, you were walking from the gas station about
walking.
You were at the gas station.
I was coming from from 7-Eleven.
7-Eleven.
On Branch Avenue.
Mm-hmm. And luckily, your car wasn't there, but you was coming out, and these guys rolled up on you, correct, with the gun. There's a few of them, young guys. You say the youngest took about 12 or so. So he rolled up on you. Eric is walking out. He's walking out, mind his business. Dudes come up. Dudes look at the shoes like,
give me your product.
Give me your products. Gun to his head. Eric take off his shoes. When you threw it at him, you gave him his shoes. Right. So the youngest dude, he gave it to the other guy. The dude picked him up and threw him back at Eric and said, these not products.
These ain't no products.
These ain't no products. And he threw you back.
So
he threw the shoes back.
You can read.
So you got unrobbed.
You got robbed and unrobbed.
Robbed and unrobbed.
Yeah. Threw the shoes back at me and said, these ain't no. I said, hold on, dude. That's one of the choice words. I said, well, he can read. So he didn't know that was Steve Madden. He looked at them Steve Maddens. He said, these ain't no problem. Right back at me.
That was funny. That was
no more than funny than the flapping shoe. And now we're going to see the picture. You're going to say, she was bad that night.
Yeah, but the shoes, they are no more.
But the man said, look at us. You tell your son to buy you that shoe. I was on the floor. Yeah. So going back to, what is your next endeavor in this career?
Great question. Great question. One thing about the beauty industry, you never stop learning. And everything I do, I'm a student of life. So I started my lashes. I have a lash certificate now. So lashes. Also manicures.
She did my hands. They look like they're human hands now. I ain't picking no cotton, no mojo.
Manicure. So, men, if you want to get a manicure.
He said manicure. Manly or manly?
Manly.
Why you say manly and manny is the same? Manny?
No, I was just saying man. M-A-N is in the word manicure.
Right.
So that would be uppercase.
All right.
But when I promote it, it's manly. Because it's like more of a masculine thing. I don't want the men to feel...
Manicure done by the fox's hands.
Yeah. Come on.
Come on down and get your manicure.
And Foxy
now, she ain't say she going to do any feet right now because
I didn't bring my chainsaw.
They look like these right now.
Okay, that's my joke time. That's wrong. That's the time. Okay.
All right.
I'm a joke.
No, but that's okay because it looked like I've been in the desert.
No.
Yeah.
But when I worked in the day spa, so I managed the day spa. So when I managed the day spa, I did do the pedicures.
Okay.
Right? I did pedicures. But when I came here, it's nowhere to do. I don't have a footstool. I say footstool. I don't have a pedicure bowl, and so I just do the manicure.
Right, because that takes up space.
Yeah, it takes up a lot of space. So I want to eventually, though, I want to branch off and start like interpreting.
Okay, yeah, because we talk about your interpreter. That'll be probably the last thing. She's an interpreter.
Well,
right?
Yeah, I'm not certified or anything. I've interpreted at my church for many years, so that's my next endeavor.
Oh, to be certified?
Well, I just want to start. Eventually, I would love to be certified, but right now, I just want to start the program. I want to start the program.
Okay.
What I've learned.
Well, you've been doing it for years, so.
Doing it, but I really need to. I'm not where I need to be. Though,
okay.
So I really need to. That's what I really want to do next. And I want to write a book about love and relationship. #love.
But don't you have round tables about?
Oh yeah, round tables. Yeah, actually, one of the barbers next week, he normally have this round table talk with men, and he's inviting me to his podcast.
Okay.
And we're going to talk about love and relationships and with men and women. So that's going to be good too. So I just love that. I think that nobody really teaches us that. You know, in school, Monday we get the vocabulary words, we study, we got to write the definition, the sentence, and all that, and then we prepare ourselves for that test on Friday, right? In life and love and relationships, it doesn't work like that. You have the test first. You know, you have the argument, you have the dispute, you have the disagreement, whatever it is, and then you learn from that.
So that's kind of backwards.
It's backwards. So the thing is,
there's any role models too within your life that you can base how to treat relationships. Even this, it not have to be romantic; it be platonic.
Platonic, absolutely.
Agape love, or whatever.
That's
right.
right.
You have to learn how to treat people. So
that's
we
right.
learn backwards.
Yeah, that's right. And at the end of the day, it's love. At the end of the day, because God is love. So if God is in us, then we're love. And then
we have to be forgiven.
We have to be forgiven. We
no
have
matter
to be
how much
forgive others. Yeah, and forgive others. And that's more for us. Yeah.
Yes,
but you know what my other big thing is? I love kids. And I want, if we can, as adults, show kids what that look like. You know, everybody wants kids to respect them, but we have to respect them, the kids first, to show them what it looks like. So nothing I do match, y'all. I learn from this, the motorcycles, I love interpreters.
Motorcycles, interpreter, hairstylist, soon to be book writer.
I'm a new grandma.
I'm a new grandma. You're
ZZ
now.
Yeah, I'm a ZZ.
You a Z.
That's my new love.
A sexy Z.
Yeah.
Sexy Z.
A biker baby.
So
when he gets bigger,
okay.
I'm gonna put a sidecar on my motorcycle so he can ride with me.
Right.
My grandson Tyson.
No, that's not the one that acts. That's the other one.
Oh no. So no.
Yeah.
That's my son. I have two sons.
Okay.
One son, he does act. That's the one. He's an actor.
Right.
Right. So he's the one. He was in like Grease with a side of Mama Sauce.
Yeah.
And all that. Yeah. And so the other one is a chef. My youngest son. So my oldest son had a son. He had a son.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
Wait a minute. You have 3 sons?
No. I have 2 sons and a grandson. My oldest son had a baby.
Right.
So his son is Tyson. So I have 2 boys, Quincy and Dominique.
Okay.
And then I have Tyson. Yeah. And then, but then I can't say that without Zoe. Zoe.
So who's Zoe? You got people coming through that.
Yeah. So my Aunt Ashley, who's a hairstylist, she passed on. And so she had a daughter. And
so she's more like your daughter.
She's my baby girl. So she has a daughter, Zoe, who's 4, who doesn't know I'm not 4. And so she's like my grandbaby.
Okay, so you get.
So I just love all the babies.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you want to do a.
But I can't say them without Shiloh. Shiloh is my niece, right?
Oh, you got a whole lot of them. So
we have
you
a
need
big
to do a beauty center for babies now.
Yeah, absolutely. Loving the skin. So that's what my round table is.
Loving the skin?
Loving the skin of men. Okay. And for the guys, it's loving the skin of men as men.
Okay, gotcha. Sounds good. So when would that be?
I normally get together with my sons and their friends, and we have a round table discussion. The men is awesome. So I have them to write down a topic, and they pick whatever we talk about.
Oh, okay.
And them decide on that. And it's a safe space.
Okay.
Where you can be vulnerable and transparent without the risk of being judged. Okay,
so last question. Back to beauty, fashion, and hair. When should young ladies or girls start wearing makeup? Because I see a lot of young ones, like they, start very young. So what's your take on that?
I am a trendy old school girl. I don't like to see our young girls in makeup and MAC and all that. I think Wet n Wild, a little chapstick or just a little gloss, that's it. But it makes them look too mature. And so other things come with that.
Right.
So when they start to look mature, they act mature with young teenagers, 16, 15, 14. I've seen girls 13, 12. 14, 15. Yeah. And 16 with weave down their back with the lashes and long nails and all of that. Everybody want to be an adult so fast. And
well,
that's really overrated.
Media
social media, I think, plays a major part. But the parents, it's their responsibility to watch over their young girls, because you don't want the older men and young girls. They already develop fast, you know, wearing certain clothes and honey out their boots out. Then when you become an adult, you can do what you want. But as young girls, no, I think the parents should monitor that a whole lot. I wouldn't. If I had a daughter, she would not be wearing lashes and weave in middle school like that. Absolutely not.
Let's go further. So, like when you're older, I see older women trying to dress like the younger women. What are your? I mean, so is a cap to that? You can dress fresh and dress nice and be up to date with styles, but when you take it too far, what's too far?
I say keep it classy. You can be sexy and classy.
Okay.
You know, you don't have to have everything hanging out. You don't have to be naked on social media.
Well, they say sex sells.
And it does.
On camera.
Yeah, it
when
does.
It sells in real life too. That's what it is. But keep it classy. You don't have to see everything.
Yeah, keep it for the one you're with.
All right, got you.
You can still be sexy. You can show a little cleavage, lady. That's cool. It's all right. As again, look, going back to that heel and going down. Everything is not perky like it was, so it's okay to boost it up. It's all good. You know, some people nurse their kids, so you know, of course, you're not. We have things to help.
Okay.
But keep it classy.
Keep it classy. Because I know, like some, there's a lot of older women, mature women, I would say, that still wear their 6 inches, or what do you call them now? They 7 inches either. Yeah, they still wear them high.
But now the heels are different though. Heels are sexy. So if you can walk in it, if you can walk in the heels. Because I love high heels too. Okay. I love high heels. They're like super sexy. I think what happened though during COVID, everybody relaxed a little bit. We weren't going anywhere for 3 years, you know. So we put that in the closet. And so now that we're coming back out again, everybody outside, put the heels on. It's sexy.
Okay, one more thing. Fashion misfit. One of them. Hair bonnets and pajamas.
For the love of our Lord, I don't know what happened.
You don't know what happened?
I don't know what happened. With that, I don't know. I don't know. I just wish that I can't even say young people, because I see older people going to the store with pajamas on. Just take pride in yourself. You know, just take just a little pride in yourself. Just put forth the effort. You know, put your hair back in a ponytail. I think we have to do better on that end. With the bonnets outside. Yeah, if you're going to a wedding and it's raining and you need to get in your car, you take it off, fine. But just going to the store and making it the norm, we have to do better. We have to do better. We live in a society, everything is accepted. Everything is accepted. I am free will, but to me, I think there's a level of, you want to just take pride in how you look. And take pride in, and not for other people, but just within yourself, you know, for who you are. Just, you know, take pride in that. And again, I'm hard on the parents. It's our responsibility as parents to make sure our young girls don't go out looking like that.
So when should men pull up their pants?
Yesterday. Yesterday.
I seen an older guy, and if he wasn't 50, he looked 50. Yeah. But I can believe he was older. He was older than 40, 45, I can tell. If not, he had a hard life. And I'm like, he's old.
But you know what?
He was an old guy.
But age does not equate maturity.
That's true, too.
That does not equate maturity. So you can be 60 years old and sagging, or you can be 72 twerking. I mean, well,
yeah, it was good.
Turkey not always been hungry, right?
Okay, so we have the hairstylist.
Did we talk about Priscilla? We talked about her last time.
We did, but one of I recap on her because you did send us a picture,
right?
And like you said, she had worked for Madam C.J. Walker,
and I found out the year. It was the
year that
the
we
late 1800s.
Late 1800s.
Yeah, and because
so this is your great aunt,
my great aunt, yes,
your grandmother's sister,
my great grandmother's sister.
Okay,
and so I
mean your great grandmother,
my great grandmother. So I knew my great grandmother. Thank God I was able to, and I was older when she passed too, but that was her sister, and so Aunt Priscilla. In the 1900s, that's when she was under Madam C.J. Walker.
Okay.
Because Madam C.J. Walker, I think she died in 1919. But and my aunt, I think she passed in the 70s. I think, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, so she was under that umbrella.
So you got it very naturally.
Yeah. It's in the family.
It's in the family.
I have
fashion.
cousins. My cousins who are twin cousins in Virginia, they have a salon as well.
Okay,
so it's in the family.
So it's in the family. Do you have a salon reunion? Everybody that did hair and
no, what do we do? No, not really.
Okay.
We talk about it sometimes, but it's so funny. It comes natural. It's natural for us.
Yeah, as I saw all your fashion photos that when you were doing fashion and
like the editorials,
work that you did.
That was a hair magazine. Yeah, that one was a hair. I mean, no, that was an editorial.
Right. So you sent me those. We're definitely gonna be putting them up.
Yeah.
On that one, you definitely look like Mary J. in that one.
Yeah.
But how can one find Miss Zanada Fox? And such a name. You have a star name.
Zanada Fox. That's my mom's middle name. Zanada is my mom's middle name.
So how can the audience find you if they want to reach out and get some hair done? She probably even put in teeth for you too. Teeth and she fixed fingers.
We may have to cut that one off.
Hey, wait a minute now.
Yeah, but I on social media, Facebook, Zanada Fox, Zanada Fox, IG. My page was compromised, so I had to change it.
Yeah, I hate that.
So I had to change my business name. So it's Zanada Fox _Fox. Zanada _Fox, and it's Foxy Hair on IG.
Yeah. You got Twitter? I mean, not Twitter, X or TikTok or whatever.
I'm on TikTok, Foxy Hair on TikTok.
Okay.
Yeah, Foxy Hair.
And what is your hours of operation?
My only day off is Sunday. But other than that, because
call for appointments.
Call for appointment. My number is 240-305-4868. If you would like a manicure, or your hairstyle, or
you would like a manicure or you're manicured.
Yeah, right. And I cut men's hair as well.
Oh yeah, cut
men's hair.
Okay.
Yeah, I have little boys. I cut their hair as well.
Okay.
I pretty much do everything.
All right. Well, thank you.
One-stop shop.
One-stop shop. Oh, that's right. Lashes too.
Lashes.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So she's a one-stop shop, and she's very friendly. You'll love to come and get serviced by her. You know, she has a beautiful spirit, and I enjoy every conversation we have.
And it's been an honor. Let me say this. It has been an absolute honor and pleasure to have met you. And I know it took us a minute.
Yeah, it did. I ain't calling her right no longer.
But, you know, we feel like family. And I appreciate you.
Thank you.
You have a warm spirit.
Thank you.
Really. And this is so easy.
Yeah.
It really is. And I appreciate you so much.
You.
So you can't get rid of me now.
All right. And happy Mother's Day.
Thank you. My beautiful flowers. They are beautiful. It's amazing. Thank you.
Yellow for the brightness and the spirit. Yellow. She was very, very happy. Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
All right. Well, thank you guys for joining us today with Zanada Fox. Oh yeah, how's that?
I love you.
I can't I got 6 fingers.
6 fingers? Okay. You're gonna have to hide.
That's a lie. That means what?
I love you.
I love
you in silence.
I love you in sign language. We love you. And happy Mother's Day to all the mothers.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Awesome.